Hi guys, I just wanted to say welcome to my channel, Beauty Revival Aesthetics. If you take the time to watch, I would really appreciate it if the first thing that you do is like and subscribe, so that way I know that you're here, that way I know that you've seen it. If you guys want to see anything in particular, like my eyebrows or my makeup, or you want to see something else, or you want to hear a story time, this channel is not going to be one thing in specific, but it's going to have to do a lot with the things I'm passionate about. But if you have any questions, please comment down below, like and subscribe, and stay tuned. Because I'm going to show you guys how to do this makeup look. Just nice, natural, and kind of glowy. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm going to jump right into my video, the makeup tutorial that I've been telling you guys or promising you guys that I'm going to do. And my skin is really clear right now, so I thought it would be a good time to do it. And if you guys have any personal questions, I am a master esthetician and I can help you to my best of knowledge. I'm not gonna pay you or anything. I'm just kind of doing this because I'm bored and I have a lot of free time right now. So shoot me a message if you have any questions. I'm gonna do, like I said, just a quick makeup tutorial. But right now, I'm gonna jump into it. And bear with me because I'm using this little small camera, or I mean mirror, versus the regular mirror that I usually use. And it's not, if I'm looking this way, it's because I'm doing my makeup and you guys can get a good angle and I can still see myself. I always start out with a moisturizer. Of course, some days I'm more lazier than others. You can do like eye creams and serums and all that good stuff, but for being quick, I'm going to go ahead and just do it. I usually use a little rag when I do my eyebrows because I need to wipe it off. So with this, usually I start out usually on the outer corners, so that way you just want it to be as natural as possible. Usually I just do a line across the bottom and I'll kind of blend, like I don't even really put anything in the front. Some people do more depending on how thick your eyebrows are and what kind of look you're going for. What I think would be really cool is to eventually like start doing lives and stuff once I get more comfortable. And then you guys can really see and like ask me questions and things like that. I'm not listening to any music right now or anything. It's really weird. That's one thing I don't like. I love listening to music when I get ready, but I didn't know if they were gonna copyright me or not. So I'm just gonna talk to you guys and then act like there is somebody here with me and add my boyfriend's music in the background. He makes beats. He's really good at it, so that's another really cool thing. Like if you guys need a hookup for that.
DJ Goose on the beat.
And then I'll come in with my finger and kind of blend it out into what I already have. And then I'm going to go back in. free to comment your guys' opinions, like what makeup you like and what you use. And I think it's really cool for both of us to be able to like swap information and all that. There's maybe some coffee too. Matches my nails. I had to. Being a little extra. Okay, so the same concealer that I used for my eyebrows, I will do as an eyeshadow base. I have eyeshadow base, but I personally, like over the years, actually really just like using this better. I think it works better. It works for me. And I feel like using my finger, it kind of, when I go over it, it just kind of melts into my skin. Bada boom. Okay. Now, eyeshadow. Okay. So we're gonna go in the more natural color. I'll just show you guys, because why not? It's this color right here. For anybody who is curious. It looks a little bit more peachy on camera than it does in person, to be honest with you. So what I usually do is I'll do some eyeshadow and I'll just kind of tap it off like that, because this stuff is so potent that if you do a lot of it and you don't shake it off, you're just gonna end up with one big blob. So what I do is just like little tiny circles on my whole eye, and when I'm going for a more natural look, I want to get a color that is as close to my skin as possible. I like to bring it out all the way to my eyebrow line, so it just kind of meets up. Like your eyebrow should go out that far anyways, depending on, of course, we all have different eye shapes and different eyebrow shapes and all that good stuff. So a lot of people wonder, like, how do you get your eyeshadows blended? How do you get your eyeshadow to look so good? It's because, like, seriously, blending is your best friend when it comes to eyeshadow. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some light. I'm gonna take the white above it, and we're just gonna do a little bit of that right here. What I feel like it does is it just opens up the eye, brightens it up. So you just kind of cut in that crease too. Bring it up, boo. Bring it up. And then we want to, once again, just kind of outline the top a little bit. Thing that I'll do is the bronzer that I use on my cheeks, just to make it more natural. I'll get, well, I actually blend my bronzers and I'll show you guys that later, but I'm going to use the bronzer, the main one that I like, and I'm going to get a little bit different of a brush, and I'm just going to kind of dab it lightly. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to get the same green rag that I use, because rags like this come really handy, because you're not wiping your own stuff, you're not wiping on your hands, making a mess, all that. So I'll just kind of go like that. And then I'm going to go right in my crease line, like right where the crease would be. So it's like I'm bringing out all the shadows in my face. So it's just more defined stuff. I'm gonna bring this a little bit closer. Get all close and personal with y'all, so you can really see what it looks like. I need to get like a ring light if I'm gonna be doing this, because then you guys, it will be so bright and you guys can really see. But it's kind of fun doing it for now. I mean, with practice and all that good stuff. But now, what I usually do is my eyeliner. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that. This is like the worst part. This eyeliner freaking sucks ass. I need to get a new kind, but for now, we just make it do. So what I usually do is I start this part of my eye. Of course, you can go as far down as you want. I don't like to go down my whole eye because so I just kind of go with the curvature of my eye, and then I'll kind of wing it out a little bit. Bada boom. I'll go underneath the bottom part of my eye and just kind of fill in any spots that are white. I'm gonna go back in with that white now that I've got my eyeliner the way I want it, and just kind of fill in anything to make it look, once again, more natural. I'll go in with my eyeshadow. I mean, not eyeshadow, mascara. Alright. This eyeshadow's making me feel myself. Yeah. And I usually just go outwards with my mascara, so it has like a more of a cat eye. Boom. Bottom eyeliner, and I use brown Estee Lauder as well. It's also just kind of, I don't do it around the whole eye, I just do it until like this part of my eyeball. So it's like, you see. I'll go in with it, eyeshadow underneath it to kind of blend it out so it doesn't look so harsh on the cheeks, a little bit on the forehead. And you literally only need as much as I just used. You don't need a whole lot. Now, I'm gonna go in with that same concealer and do my eyes, my under eyes. And what I usually do is I'll go like this. I'll make a little tiny V. I don't like using a whole bunch. I'm not one of those people that use a whole shit ton of highlighter. I'll just kind of like this. Grab my finger in the corner and just blend it. Okay, so now I'm out of powder and I'm broke bitch, so I really like this NYX palette, and I use the Estee Lauder powder as well, but right now honestly my skin's been clear enough that I've just been using this right here. Works for me, so your girl uses it. Okay, and so what I do is I just usually use a brush like this, and I don't use a whole lot of that either. That's why I think it works for me. It's my skin color, so or like the color that I usually use typically for my powders. So I'll just kind of go over it a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Under eye. Right here, I'll just take it and kind of blend it into that. You can see the difference. Boom, boom. Not as harsh. And I'd say I like mine medium, not too dark, not too light, natural. Okay, what I'm gonna do is go in and add the same highlighter that I'm gonna use to my face on my eyes. Once again, so it can open up your eye. That's what we want. We don't want it to look smaller, we want it to look bigger. Unless you want that look, you can do that too. Okay, now we're gonna do my bronzer. And like I showed you guys earlier, I usually mix the two. Boom, boom. And this is where more of the contouring comes in. Like the lighter part I did underneath my eyes. Where I just clean my brushes, I'll use the same green brush to kind of like spin it on, so that way it's not, the second that you touch your skin, it's not going to be all crazy. So what I'll do is like the angle of your cheek right here, I can like see a little indent in mine. You like this, and you just want to do a tiny bit, like literally so tiny. You can already see how much that put on there, just a tiny bit. So then, I'm not done blending that out yet, but just enough to lay out what I want, so that way it's all even. Same thing, just a little tiny bit. And then with whatever's left over, I'll go like this, and I'll kind of go morely on my temple, because that's where people usually get the most, like a lot of sun. And I'll just do a little bit. I'm gonna do the neck, because that can kind of help with contouring as well. So blend those two colors, and I'll just get right on my, especially underneath the jawline. The same highlighter I used for my eye. Sometimes I'll use eyeshadow depending on how I'm feeling and stuff, but I just do inner corner. You can see very lightly. I'm gonna take the same highlighter and go down my nose. My favorite part is the blush. Oh wait, let me get my highlighter on my cheeks really quick. And I'm gonna go again where the shadows are not. Boom. And you just kind of blend that out. Little circles. I'm gonna do goals. And I like to go in between, like right above. I'll smile. You want to get like that whole cheekbone. And then I'm going to take that same step, and a weird little trick is to put it a little bit on your forehead. A lot of people think, what, blush on your forehead? Like, I'm not doing that. But it just kind of makes you look like you've been sun-kissed. And I'll even take a little bit, put it on my nose. Just enough to really looks like I got something. Once again, with the mascara, I said I'd just do a little bit of it. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of that. Alright, you guys. This is the finished look, but I'm gonna put on some lip gloss, like I said, because this just isn't okay. You gotta have something on the lips. That's the finished look. Nice and natural. A little bit more sun glowy, I'd say, but when we're going out and taking pictures, I want to make sure that you can see everything. But I also wanted to thank anybody who's taken the time to watch my video. Go ahead and give me a like, and a subscribe, a thumbs up. However you feel, comment down below what you guys want to see. If you have any questions, like I said, I'm a licensed master esthetician and I know a lot about the skin, more than the average. I went to school for 1,200 hours, and in the state of Utah, that's more than any other state. The state of Nevada, I'm also licensed, so I know my shit. Yeah. It was kind of fun doing my makeup today. I know this kind of dragged on, and hopefully there's pieces that I can edit out and pieces that I can share with you guys where I literally sat here looking like an idiot. But I just want to say thank you for the people that took the time to watch my video, even if you fast forward through it and there's pieces of it that you liked more than the other. Yeah, but again, I know I said this in the beginning of the video. If you have any questions, comment down below. I really want to know what you guys want to see, so that way I know what to post in the future. Of course, there's things that I have in mind, but I want to know what you guys want help with, whether it's simply skincare, a slower makeup routine, just my eyebrows, just my eyes, anything in specific, so that way I can go more into detail and it's not just like a fast edited version or little pieces here and there talking about what it is that I'm doing. And then I can go more into depth of like brushes and makeup products and recommendations, things like that. So give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
DJ Goose on the beat.
Guys, welcome to my channel, Beauty Rival. Are you fucking kidding me? Why is every time when I press the play button that I want to say some stupid shit? Bro. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This being like the first video that I'm making, I'm going to stick with the name Beauty Revival Aesthetics. Fucking